Hello world. It's Wednesday, the 1st of January, 2025. Present time, according to my phone, 1:54 p.m. Happy New Year. Since I last appeared before you, I visited with my parents, had dinner with them, watched a movie with my father, Widow Clicquot is how they say it. I look at it and I think Clicquot, but what do I know? Then stuck around, just kind of debriefed with my father from this, like having company over from Christmas over to, just over Christmas. Came back home, wound down, cleaned myself up. I woke up this morning real slow. Again, looking at my phone. Bit of a theme. Took all out on the rollerblades. Wished a couple of neighbors Happy New Year. And now I'm here. Happy New Year to you too. I'm a little sore. Oh yeah. It's really nice out. Let the place air out a bit. Don't need that. Wait a moment. I missed that. My bad. Happy New Year to you too. Don't know if you're still here, but...
Hello. Hello. Hello, sister. Ah, freaking technology. Hello? Okay.
Hello. Yeah. And then there's me with my wired headset. Wow, the spider is making a web across the coffee mug. No, I had set my coffee mug outside with balls. It's really nice, and I thought it might be nice to enjoy my coffee outside for a spell. Look over the backyard. It's not even the same day. Like, okay, so the coffee is hot. It's hot coffee, and there's this tiny spider, like this tiny spider, and it had spun 2 strands across the rim, from one end to the other of the rim. It's nuts. It's just like, wow, you are very industrious. Yep, it's just like, gotta strike while the iron's hot. Crazy. Good. How are you and how are you guys now that you're back home? Okay. Yep. Okay. You have a check engine light. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Yep. I just replaced mine the other day. Yep. Well, I always buy OE or OEM because, unless the aftermarket is somehow upgraded, is somehow like a superior design, then I'll just stick with the OEM type stuff. Usually this, when you really get down to it, like there's some manufacturers, the QA/QC is going to be better, the warranty support may be better, right? As opposed to buying something that's like from a no-name or just, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money for a gas cap. I paid like 20 something for mine. And it's a made in Germany product. There's no reason it should be $70. That's absurd. Yeah, that's absurd. That's silly money for what that is. So what you want to do is get the part number. Okay, and with what I would do, if you just search for like Mazda electronic parts catalog, you should find this parts catalog. Or if you just like Google that specific part you're looking for, you may find an actual part number that's cross-referenceable. Yeah. So like when I'm looking at parts, I can go to exploded parts views, and kind of like based off of a function group. So if it's like fuel tank and emissions, like that's a group. Yeah, it's like it's on the filler neck. It sits on the top of the filler neck and seals it off. Yeah. Yeah, we do those here. We have emissions testing, and like that's something. Yeah, that's like in most states you have to do that. Yep. Yeah, in fact, one of the, like back in, what was it, like 2013, mine was also, it was a gas cap. So I just got a new gas cap. Back then, right. And then like I've had other things related to that system. There's like a purge valve. It checks for leaks in the gas, in the system. Yeah, but you know, like most, because I have dealer level diagnostic software, I don't really need to go take it to the dealership for them to say like, oh, here are the codes that are coming back, you know? And from there, there's also troubleshooting steps like within that software. So I'm pretty well sorted for most things, like, you know, just got to put the time in on it. Well, no, you replace that first. Yeah, you absolutely get that fixed first. Go through some drive cycles. You know, that emissions monitoring stuff, it will reset itself after a certain while. It'll just like, it'll check and it'll go like, okay, it's fine now. Yeah. Yeah. Just like one of your, you know, one of your regular trips where you're going from like where you're staying over to your home, your house. Like that and back again, that should reset everything. So, you know, if your dash has one, did your car show a check engine light? Okay, yeah, right. So with the check engine light, you could go to like an AutoZone and you could get them to pull the codes for you, right? And if they pull the codes and the only thing that comes back is gas cap, plus you went to an emissions testing place, they pulled the codes too. They use the same type of OBD2 reader, and it says gas cap integrity, then replace the gas cap first. Yep. Yep. I see. Yeah. That's weird. It's not inside of your, like, they didn't make any notes on the invoice. That's really, that's not good, you know. What year's your car again? Okay, so I'm gonna click through this thing and just see what you got here. I think yours is the what? It's the Grand Touring, isn't it? Yeah, it's got the, yeah, you got the freaking top trim level on that thing. Yeah. Yeah. So Mazda actually, yeah, they have a electronic parts catalog that's publicly accessible. So you can just step through. Let me send this to you. You'll at least, like, I don't know exactly what this will give you, but because it's been a while since I last looked at it. But bookmark that, definitely. Let's see, nearest dealers, search by keywords. I'm gonna search for cap, gas cap, fuel tank cap. Cap for battery, cap, tank. No, fuel cap. Cap filler. Yeah, $76.83 is the list price, and that may be what your dealership gave you, right? 76. Yeah. Okay, so that's the MSRP. They're selling it at MSRP. It is insane. It is insane. That's a good question. So I'm gonna go. So there is the part number, and no, there are other dealerships selling it for less. So like I just Googled it, and I'm seeing some results $65 and change, $62 and change. Then you also have like, yeah, yeah, $50. Just with take the part number, toss it into Google, and boom. Okay, so let me, yeah, when you get a chance, and you have, because MSRP is an MSRP, right? It's a retail price. It doesn't necessarily indicate the actual cost to the dealership, right? Like they're definitely not getting parts at cost, and right, but it's just a suggestion. And then because there's so much competition for business, especially in cases where people have time, information transparency is much higher now. Like people have to compete for business. Right? And like in my case, like the retailer I go through, I got the whole lifetime replacement guarantee. So I buy parts, and I'm pretty confident. Then that means like if it ever fails again, I can just get another copy of it, and it's no big deal. Yep. So that's just the, like, I guess it's just the retailers that I've found. The one that I go through it's a European parts only. They sell a mix of stuff. It's OEM, OE, so they'll have some like genuine BMW stamped parts. But okay, OE is original equipment, and that means the parts, like the exact make and spec that was put on the vehicle when it left the factory. Whereas OEM is original equipment manufacturer, and this means a manufacturer that has responsibility for supplying some of the OE stuff, but they may not be the actual manufacturer that the brand uses for parts like being equipped on the vehicle as they leave the factory. Right, but they're still a really good manufacturer. Otherwise, the brand wasn't using them or running it. So competitive. Yeah, whereas just like there's like, yeah, you've got the aftermarket where there are younger companies, maybe ones that haven't really hit some bar to where or it could also be like yeah. Anyway, you know you just kind of dig around a bit and you'll see. Yeah. Yeah. It's I sent you the link, so you'll see that part number, and from there, once you have a part number, it's really easy to do comparison shopping. You know? And you might find a retailer that's got some really cool program like the one that I go through. Right? Yeah. Yep. Right. And instead, it's just like it makes it such that the operating cost, the lifetime ownership cost, goes down significantly. Or like in my case, it was like, okay, I've got a whole bunch of credits. Um, I can kind of like see myself then picking up a similar vintage vehicle, and that like they I can keep both of them going for relatively less money. You know. Yeah. Yep. I got a whole bunch of stuff that came in, and um, got received the gift. Received the gift this morning. A which were like as I was, as part of my early part of my day, got a gift. Yeah. He has gone back. He's now home. Yeah, it was all right. It was brief, very short visit. And it was good. It was good. Yeah, we managed to do a little bit of work, you know. So, yeah, yeah, and yeah, actually, you know, there's there, you know, this it's entertainment. I don't pay attention to what like really to what other yeah, but I also rolled some footage as well. I recorded some and then rolled some footage. You know, used that camera. Oh, you want to see something? This is kind of cool. Well, I mean, it kind of does in that you know my work is encompassing. You saw the story I shared. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you let me know when you can take a look. Um, but yeah, since you guys left, I like yesterday I got a push notification to my phone saying that one of my accounts had been charged for you know a pretty significant dollar amount from this retailer, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what that is. So um, I I put in an order for the newest version of the X100, and I've been waiting on this order to be fulfilled for like 9 months, 9.5 months. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Finally gone through. So I'm going to be looking to rid myself of my current, you know, the fifth gen, and welcome the sixth generation, the newest to my world. Yeah, the little the cutesy one. Yep, yep, yep. My cutesy one. Yep, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah. Yep, yep. It's pretty you know, unassuming little camera. No, no, you don't, nothing to apologize for. Somebody actually like reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you should work with this person," and I didn't respond to them. But you know, maybe what I ought to do is respond with like, "Hey, you should, you know, suggest it to them too." Right? Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, just like the market, there are vocal people in the market, right? And they'll say like, "This is what I would like," and it's all about um, you know, I want to do stuff. Yeah, for people, right? And it needn't even need to be. It doesn't even need to be all that. It can just like even you know YouTube bits, right? I just stuff that's safe for YouTube, right? Yeah, you know, as long as there's mutual interest, right? I think that's like a prerequisite for anything of the sort, right? Otherwise, it just becomes a job, and like, why would you do that to yourself? Um, um, I will defer comments for now. No, I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like just stepping into this like a sphere in a way. Question mark. I don't know. I think when you're looking at like portfolios, sure you have if you have like a portfolio as opposed to just a CV. With portfolios, you can be selective about what you present. Right? But yeah, we'll see. Uh, yeah. Anyway, did you ever add some water to that system? No. Okay. Yeah, you want to do that, especially because you guys are leaning on that on your car more. I tried to impress upon you. It's yeah, cooling system failure leading to engine failure is very common, and that's how a lot of cars get. I mean, again, the due diligence, like for due diligence, just pressure test the system or look for signs of coolant. It leaves a residue. So, if you just take a light, like get a light and an inspection mirror and just look around the engine bay, look for signs that coolant has been before it's been going, and then you'll right. Yeah. But ideally, you're able to get the car up in the air, remove the like dust covers, and just pressure test the system, pinpoint exactly where it's coming from, replace the affected seals, or yeah, because it's usually a seal, right? Like engine bay's hot, heat cycling, things fail over time. There's some people that actually wrench on their own cars, even in parking setups like you've got. Yeah, you could. You could. But it's so on that particular job, it can be handled with a set of ramps. Yeah, if you got a set of car like ramps, and you already possess, I think you possess sufficient tools to actually take care of it. But of course, like it's it's an additional investment into equipment. Um, Two, you're going to be working on your back, and or your husband will be working on his back. Somebody's going to be working on their back. Yeah. And but yeah, it's one of those things where heck, even a mobile mechanic could do it as long as like you set them up. You set them up, then it's pretty efficient, right? Like if you've done the legwork and identified here's where the problem is, you even have the parts on hand, and you just need a guy to turn some wrenches. Like people will do it for not as much money, and it'll yeah, yeah, especially if the thing's already up in the air. It's usually just like it's essentially like a few screws, a few bolts. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, usually. You have options. Yep, you don't. Yep, this especially if you're not regularly checking under hood, and you're not acting on the feedback you've received on this. Like, yeah, you don't want this to compound. Yeah, yeah. Again, this type of like cooling system failure leading to engine loss that happens. That's like a really common path for which people are suddenly trading in their cars at very low value. You know, those head gaskets are expensive to replace. Mm-hmm. Just looking out. Yep, and to you too. Just it was pretty chill. I stuck around. Like Ma went off to wind down earlier. Like Bai and I, we watched a movie together and just chatted for a bit. Right. Um, kind of some debriefing. I gave him some feedback, talking. Yeah, just in communicating with people, looking at the audience, like dealing with somebody who's younger, like our cousin. Yeah, they might like the explanation to a degree. They might value it more. Whereas, at a certain point, people have accumulated the experience and explaining things. They might treat it. They might take it as being condescending, right? Or it's just like, well, like it's a wasted breath. Yeah. So, just recognizing that. Yeah. I didn't bring up any of the stuff that you guys shared. Otherwise, that's for you. Yeah. Yep. However you want to broach it. Yep. None taken. Right. It takes me back a bit to when I kind of overcommitted. Yeah, I overextended myself a bit during my internship with Chevron. And like, oh yeah, I can meet you at this time, you know, and then failed twice, and it hurts. But I did hear you guys filled up the car, and that's good, right? Yeah. Oh, it's like it's a first time. It's a first time for everything, right? It's like the first time that you've borrowed their vehicle, right? And I say you, meaning you as a couple, not yeah, you as an individual. It's different. So it's all like it's all reputation building at first, right? Like people, it takes time. So just like Baz trying to establish some expectations, norms, um, and some of those may are certainly like are worth challenging, right? Or in cases where they make you feel uncomfortable, like express that. That's yeah, like what you shared with me, food handling, you know, like because I think everybody does want to get along, right? And yeah, these I don't treat it as like don't treat it as yeah, it'll be okay, but take some work. No, 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 no. Ma's, she's on there. She's on the. After I stormed off the other night, she's been back on the like, oh, I don't want to entertain, host anything. Like gatherings are no good. You know, yeah, she's on that right now, and it's okay. Yep, but it's okay. She'll just give her some time. You know. Yeah. Well, I also told I kind of gave Ba a little bit on this like yeah, you had this plan to go and have this discussion privately, where like in the office it wouldn't have gotten my riled up. Instead, I was playing this role in which I was trying to calm her and then mediate, and it's just like it's a lot, right? Oh, and then it ends up becoming more stressful for everybody, right? Like there's this, like he had set an expectation with you guys, like, yeah, we're gonna have a private discussion after dinner, right? But instead it was like starts before, and then it's just like, come on, right? And then so some of the stuff that they've, like the way they've approached some things, like I know it just contributes to stress, and then sometimes they stress themselves out. But by and large, everybody's trying, right? I know you guys are trying too. Hmm. Of course, of course. And I would also, I'd say, like, you are living your own life. That's the norm, right? The last time that we saw the both of you together in this larger group context was a year ago. So if it's like a once a year type of thing, then you're like, yeah, you want it. You want to show up as your best self during that little period, just so that everybody's like, hey, green lights, thumbs up all around. Like that's the ideal outcome. Is that everybody walks away and they're just like, oh, that was really great. What a pleasant visit. you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sometimes like, right, and that's probably their thinking is like, it'd be one thing if we see you every single day. Yeah. But it's like here you have limited opportunities in which, like, as we get older, there's limited opportunities, there's less time remaining that you have, like, that they have, right? So it's just like trying to, like, okay, for this small window, like, yeah, unless you're really, really an island unto yourself, if you're truly moving independently, you know, like, then you don't need to really think about other people as much. Right. Yep. It takes some grace on both sides, I know. Work on both sides. But yeah. And then, like, in hindsight, it would have been nice to have invited you guys to come hang out here, but it's really just insane right now. My yeah, like I've got crap everywhere to where it's a lot. But oh yeah, you said a couple minutes. You have a moment to look at my thing? All right, it's gonna be just super fast. Good push. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the new hotness, right? New hotness. And guess what? Of course not. Yeah, of course you're welcome to show up. This is this is the new hotness. It might inspire you guys to get on this too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Because this right, no, these are like freaking 4-inch diameter no, yeah, it just rolls over the thing is like no issue. So if someone who regularly spends time just like taking a whole bunch of stuff from point A to point B, I figured like this is it's helpful to incorporate something like this into the flow. You know, our brother was joking like, yeah, about Gelman saying like, hey, you could just like wheel your stuff into the bathroom, right? For those periods of time when you're sitting on a throne. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I ever responded to that individual. But yeah, I actually have her freaking business card sitting on my desk right now. You know, because I just haven't gone through. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't cleared through yet. Here, it's literally on the very top of my desk. Do it. Yeah, like so. This is sitting in at the really top of my desk. It's just been here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. Doing something right for sure. Yep. Yep. So, like, getting out there and seeing what other people were just like looking at the presences that they've established was pretty helpful. Just know, doing some FaceTiming. Yep. Yeah, you do it. You've got the resources now. You know that the parts catalog is just like super accessible. Yeah. I got you hyperlinks to the catalog already pre-selected for your vehicle and trim level, and then also that particular thing. So family, general public. I'm a little more like there's a parts catalog. Familiarize yourself with the fact that there's a parts catalog. Like right, or sometimes I'll drill down and do some investigating, but I won't spoon feed people. I'll tell them like, yes, affirmative. Here's how you can find it. But I'm not gonna give you this thing. Yep. Yep. She will. She will. She will. I mean, it'll take a minute, but you know, um, yeah, like I don't know what it is. I think part of it is like yeah, yeah. They're all sorts. You know. Okay. Yeah. You know, I made the case like with Ba saying like like if say if your children if we were suddenly wiped off the face of the earth, like you would still have conflicts, right? Like between the two of you, and then like trying to take care of stuff at home, being able to work together effectively as a team. I don't know. There's yeah stuff. Yeah, right. The whole like triangulation. Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's I think yeah yeah right right, and it just ends up yep just adding to the issues. Yep 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 sounds good. Okay, yeah, you guys take care. Happy New Year. You both. Thank you. All right, bye for now. All right. Hey, dog. You need me, dog? Yeah, you do. Love your face. Sister. Doggy. What you doing, bud? What you doing, doggy? Boxes. So many boxes. Spend some time on you. Oh, wolf. Finish all your food, huh? Nah, almost. You almost finished. How's my boy? Okay today? We're gonna learn more about cancer, whether we like it or not. Well, still think it would be good. Some fruits. Do your body good. Maybe we can quickly go over this area. That's a good point. White York. I'm gonna fill these three up. That's not food. I saw that. I'm hungry. Stomach's kind of growling at me. Bio break. I'll be back. Hey, you finished? Finish your foods? Is that what happened? I'll be right back for you, little one. You don't have cable? Not hungry? You're hungry. I thought that's why you were trying to get my attention. You don't want food? I'm hungry. Drink water. There's. Ready? What? Gross, gross, gross. Oh, okay. Must confirm. Got it. Security features. Hopefully I don't need to log in. Confirmation error. Excuse me. That's weird. And why won't this? Payment settings confirmation error. Hey, happy neuron. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. I recognize that handle. Happy New Year to you. I'll be right back. within a box, which is the way. Is the way. Wow. This is pretty substantial. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow. Alright, that's material. Okay. Okay. Gee. All right. This thing can really take up quite a bit of space. Okay. Missing something here? I've reached in here and I don't feel it. Oh, maybe it's here. There it is. Okay, there it is. There's the goods. It's like, huh. Something's missing. Okay, right, you get options. That's nice. Cover for that. Right there. All right, you can extend and retract this handle as needed. Dial it in. Walk it down into position. This presently is locked, imagine. No, now it's unlocked, it's free, and I can adjust the damping here. I can flow really easily and can ratchet it down such that it has a lot more resistance. Okay. Similarly, this can be adjusted. Or even locked, I think. Just about. What do I have here? I would think that this is a center column that can extend, right? I think. I might want to RTFM on this. Alright, got a footprint to it. This is a real footprint. No way around it. All level locking handle. Okay. Pan drag adjustment ring, pan locking lever, okay. Locking lever for tilt. This starts to get pretty interesting. That is, this thing is very, like, wow. And here, I can free that entirely. And that will adjust my tilt. Okay. This is, wow, quite something. That is quite the piece. Good amount of heft to it. Yeah, that I wonder what this can support. Thing is robust compared to any other I've used. That is a lot. Oh. No, I've handled this. I'm going to treat this as a maybe for now. This thing is like it's a lot. That is a beast. It's not something that you can easily pack along. Like you gotta really want this piece of kit to take it someplace. But it's good to get hands-on with a thing like this. At least I know. Oh. See. See. Question mark. Big maybe. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I can replicate some of its offerings in something a little more compact. This, I just... It's a lot. That is a lot. Question mark. Big question mark. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Oh my. All right. Wow. That's something. I could bring in this. I mean, since we're playing around with stuff, I want to give these pieces a look. I want to give all the things a look. And consider like needs assessment. get this fired up. All this. Is this the year you retire? Question mark. Oof. The years have been going by in the blink of an eye. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, okay. This is just a no-go through this tool. Ouch. On the bright side, I have other tools I can use. That's good to know, though. I was wondering for the longest time why that solution was just limited to so limited, and now I understand. Okay. Now I understand. It's a licensing thing. Good news is that I can achieve a lot of what I'm looking for through other means. I can do it smarter. Nice. Okay, right. They no longer do it at download time. Gong. At some point. Or expect. Gong. There we go. Let's see, can I talk to it right now? Interesting. Interesting. Want more, we want mo. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought this was installed. Is. Just need to wait a minute. Alright. Weird. Later, alligator. Cool. Okay. Let us play. Fired up. Okay, so it's just gonna be, it is gonna be somewhat challenging to do what I want it to do. That's not gonna be trivial. Gotta have something to where I can pull this in. What was it called? Photo booth? Right. Right now it's going over USB video. So if I went from here and I selected this, I could capture this particular window. But it's only this window, which bites. It's not sufficient. On top of that, well, shoot. Something to think about. Okay. What if we used this, but we... Yeah, it's not quite the... It's gonna be the same. Plus, it's not gonna grab the audio. Gotta think on this. It's a little complicated. Oh, hello. Well, no. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna... No. That's just mirroring off of the webcam. Shoot. Yeah, because if this would work, that would be really freaking cool. That would be so cool. I don't think that's gonna fly. Okay, the more you know. The more you know. All right. Real question marks. Got some question marks. Jackie. Happy New Year to you too. I didn't do a countdown, but I stayed up until past midnight I was up pretty late. I visited with my parents and had a chat with my father. How about you? What about yourself? Okay, you started it. Countdown at your apartment, see the fireworks. Every year the same. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you could do things a little differently if you wanted to. That sounds nice. Did you did you just do that by yourself? Or did you have any friends, family with you? Interesting. Interesting. Interesting observation, Jackie. Mm. So you spent the New Year's Eve alone. I guess because you were working. Mm. you can learn. But yeah, it's kind of stinks if nobody's willing to help you. Hey, I hope so for you too. I hope 2024 is better for you. I mean, 2025 is better for you. And for me both. Let me see if this is working properly. I kind of don't believe it. Oh, yeah, okay. Apparently it is. Oh, it's right. Interesting. Reset ball. Accessibility. What was the last one? Full disk access. I don't need screen recording one. Let's see. Resolutions. I wrote a little bit about it myself. I thought about putting together a little something, but you know, there's real work to do. For me, I want to take better care of myself. This past year has had some real challenges. Challenges bordering on existential. Existential for Yeti Eater. What about yourself? Jackie, you gotta get rest too. You gotta take care of yourself. Because work is always there. If tomorrow you say got hit by a bus, you didn't make it, they would replace you. So you must take care of yourself. Hey, sounds good. Happy neuron. Yeah, that's one of my things too. It's reintegrating some of the healthy habits that I picked up through the years, and just some of the challenges that came up this year. Ugh. I think some people had great years. Oh, Jackie, you're still alive. Still here. Crisis and opportunity. Indeed. Well, I mean, one of the things that they said was that the market had a tremendous year. So people with a lot of exposure to the market, they're probably feeling pretty happy. If you had no exposure to the market outside of just consumption, then it maybe wasn't quite as rewarding. Yeah, at least their net worth, it was a good year for the net worth, right? Counts for something. A part of the bigger picture. Sorry to learn that. Happy neuron. And linked retro, yeah, I'm with you. The relationships are important. Question marks. Question marks. I don't want to get lost in the weeds yet. Too bogged down. I'm a little curious about something. It's for myself. I say just for myself, but it's really with an eye toward making things better visually for you. All right, Jackie. Family, friends, relationships, career, uh, finances, meaning, vocation, whatever. Love, again, relationships, health. I'll, maybe I'll dig through my notes a little bit. Back in a tick. might have something useful. See. That is very good to know. Right. So this little baby plate, that's good to know. Works with some of my other stuff. Thank you. I used to say all the time, if I look good, it's a trick of the camera. If I sound good, it's just the microphone. Okay, here it is. Jackie, what do you think of this list? Whoops. So, health. I'm not going to add all the comments, but health. 1. Meaning and emotions. 2. Relationships. 3. Time. 4. And then this 5th one is work, career, mission. Then 6, finances. 7, spirituality. What should we do? What should we do? Oh, well, I mean, you can unplug. Just turn off your stuff. Turn everything off. Boom. Then the only way people can get a hold of you is by coming to your door or happening upon you while you're outside, you can unplug. Sometimes it's a good thing to do. Jackie, have you ever gone camping? How do I address my spirituality? I pray. I have my evening prayers. Something I've held on to. Okay, yeah, so you've gone camping before. Cool. It's a good thing to do. Good activity. Yep, sometimes just getting outside of the city. It's relatively affordable. Yeah, I kind of want to make more fires. Maybe this next few days I can roast some hot dogs or something. Like maybe even tonight. Oh shit, it's getting cold. Next week it's getting cold. Where forecast is showing low temperatures just above freezing, but cold enough for black ice. Wow. All right. Okay. It's gonna actually feel like winter. Yeah, I've got my little chimney up. Yep. And we all like fire. It's comforting. When it's contained. I want to spend some time just on all this stuff. I want to clear some lanes. Time is up. A little bit of time. I spend a bit of time trying to get my shit together. Because the shit's not going to take care of itself now, is it? Kind of everywhere. Oh, foot from here. way over here. There we go. Cool. Got my cart way over here. And let's see what we can do. Cameras on. Scene. All right. Built out a scene. Yeah, Jackie, I know. You want to get up to the highlands in Malaysia. You don't want to go camping in KL. Not the valley. You want to be up high. A lot nicer. I don't think I ever camped in Malaysia. Anyway, good activity. I'm for it. All right, let's see here. I expect that this is going to cause some things to freak out. Near a waterfall? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've never tried camping in KL in Malaysia. Waterfalls are nice. Strange. It's this one. No, it's not this one. Let's see if it's this. Okay. All right, let's try this. Yeah, now you hear all this background noise. Me, I'm gonna try to get my shit together a bit. Focusing on all of the crap that you can see. But before I do all that, before I just dive in, one, I don't actually need to fold that out. Let's do it like this. Oh, okay. I think it's still got all of this craziness going on. Yeah, it's doing the whole studio light thing. Let me just use the camera's judgment. That's fine. We don't, like, there's no holiday for the Lunar New Year, but Chinese New Year, but you know, like diaspora Chinese people, other people that also celebrate the Lunar New Year, they tend to celebrate. It's just not a federal holiday. But there's definitely celebration. this bag. I want to say all of this can kind of go together. Got a couple of bags here. And it'd be nice to just maybe I can modify this a little bit, this cart. And a couple of bags I want to my road warrior type stuff. This is a very singular purpose. This has a very singular purpose. Bible breaker. Link Retro. Have you heard of Bazi? 8 characters. Let's see. Okay, so Chinese astrology. You might find it interesting. Just, it's all kind of fun. You know, what do the stars say about you? And of course, take it with a big grain of salt. It's kind of fun. Yeah, because you got the animals, zodiacs, and thoughts. Okay, let's try to get the downstairs looking a little more straightened out. At the least, downstairs. We've got some ideas. I'm playing around with it. We'll see what sticks. Whoops. Man, I kind of want to lock my cart into position so I don't wind up bumping things. Yeah, it can be fun. Agreed. Form 5. Scouts? SCOUT? 7 days at Reserve Forest. Frim? Or nah. Not Frim. Or was it Frim? I guess, yeah, Frim would be the forest reserve, right? What I want to do with that little plastic case. I got some cases. I kind of want more cases. More cases and more shelves. Sounds dope. Project materials, plenty. It's some stuff I want to work on. Gotta put some time into it. But it'd also be nice to clean up. Just would do me well. A mix of optimizing and generally decluttering, trying to organize, give things homes. Scout. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thought so. Thought that's what you meant. Just wanted to be sure. Yeah, it's a thing I did too. Scouting. Some of this stuff, and some of this stuff that I'm handling, it's just been sitting for like almost a year, and then other stuff, years, probably. This bag is a couple of years. Oh, what's this? Why do I have this bag? Oh, this isn't even mine. I'm not even sure where this one came from. Some bags. I don't know where I want to put these. I guess I haven't tossed this one, so another bag of bags. A box of boxes. Bag of bags. A bunch of old boxes. I was just kind of collecting data points at first, but these aren't necessary anymore. These I can all break down. Break all of these down. Get rid of. what that means? That light just came on. That means something. It means the sun is setting. I don't like that. I expect it to give me updates. I don't like that. It doesn't update unless you're staring at it. Jackie, I think you need tent, right? Unless you had another type of lodging. Is that marginally better? I won't say things are marginally better. Just that little bit. Margin. Marginal. Probably just trash. This one is probably just trash. This one's got some plastic I can separate. Recycled plastic, I guess. Alright. Like a polycarbonate that comes away from the other stuff. Whereas this one's just straight up TPU. Okay, there we go. Breaking some stuff down. And this feels like plasticky. That's hard. Okay. Yeah. That's, part of why I've been looking at shelving. There's quite a bit to do. in order to make it look beautiful. But I can do it. I believe in myself. It'll take some time. A little bit by little bit. We'll get it together. A little bit. Some stuff together. Some stuff that's just been sitting for a while. And all of this is filled. Some jobs coming up. I'm not able to attend to these jobs yet. Priorities. Priority. Alright, and then some tools for when I actually try to attack it. I got 2 copies of this tool. Well, I mean, it's two different sizes, so it's okay. Two different drives. It's okay. I meant to just hold on to one copy of it, you know, because it's the same drive. I mean, not same drive. It's the purpose is the same. That's okay. Sometimes you double up. Don't want to make a habit of it though. Over acquiring stuff. This thing. This year I'm gonna get rid of some machines. I have quite a few at this point. Some can get out of here. Onto people who will appreciate them. I'm tempted to kind of shift some of this stuff around. I want to do something probably in that corner. Meaning that needs a new home. That would be a good spot for that table. I'll find a suitable spot. I don't know yet. I'm gonna find a good spot. Measure stuff out. We'll see. Might even live there. We'll see. Stack's got some weight to it. I want to be careful because I overload the thing and it'll shatter, I'm sure. Cause things to break. So for now though, stack it. A lot of old dead stuff. Did my brother give me his processor as well? He held it. I think he held it. I don't remember. Maybe he swapped to a different motherboard. I'll ask him about it. I'll need to ask him about that one. No, I think I sold the processor. I want to say I sold it as is. I can't remember. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Okay. Well, marginally better. Yeah. What is up, dog? What is up, dog? Look, there's another passage now. I'll figure it out. You're a smart cookie, you can figure this out. I believe in ya. So that by itself is one piece. Just this like whole bunch of stuff. You know, so much stuff. So much stuff. Such a first world problem. All of this stuff. Like retro, just seeing it, your message. I hope it is a good one for you. As for whether I'm feeling cold, yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe I'll call it for now. I'll get myself ready to head out there. looks like. Oh, this is really loud. Jackie, no. No plan to go back to Malaysia right now. And yeah, unless I'm being at this moment, unless I'm getting paid to go someplace, I don't think I'm really going anywhere. You know, outside of visiting with friends, family. But since you've tried camping before, you know, talking about unplugging, that's why I mention it. Anyway, I'm gonna pull the plug for now. But as always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Come here. For your support, expressed in its many different forms. Until next time, be good out there. Take care of yourself, if you can, someone else. Bye for now. Bye.